Prepare to have your mind blown. I'm about to attempt something that has never before been done at Peachybbies, which is fixing a graveyard slime. Just kidding, we do this all the time. Let's get into it with our first slime, which is already very conveniently placed right in front of me. At first glance, you might think this slime looks basically perfect and you'd be so unbelievably disgustingly wrong. This slime has chunks in it, and it's not supposed to because it's supposed to be thick and glossy, and it's actually chunky. First thing that I need to do is take out all of the chunks, and then we'll get started with the rest of the fixing. Now that our chunks are gone, it's time to fix the rest of this slime. So what I'm getting from this slime right now is very fruity, strawberry, sorbet, but I feel like we do that all the time. So today I'm gonna try not to do that. And this slime is pink, so is Michael. So I'm thinking maybe a Michael themed slime. First off, let me go find a scent that really smells like Michael. I just got back from the most exhausting trip to Scent City ever, but I finally found this one. I don't know what is going on with that, but it doesn't smell like a potato. It smells like Michael. So I feel like it's the perfect scent for this, and also that's kind of cute. I don't know where it came from or who put that there, but I kind of like it, so I want to use it because of that as well. Dump in the slightest bit. Okay, that's good. A little bit of scent oil goes such a long way. You really want to make sure you don't overdo it, or else it can change the consistency of your slime, and it also might give you a headache, so let's not have that happen. This slime is making really good bubbles, but oh my goodness, this is one of the best bubble slimes I've ever experienced. Look at that. What if I could make a bubble over Michael? Get in there, Mike. I can call him Mike because we're close like that. Whoa! Probably looks really bad, but I'm just cleaning him off, I swear. I am especially excited to fix this slime because rumor has it there's a new axolotl charm in Charmville right now. So let's go see if we can find it.
Take me to my brothers.
I didn't know you could speak English. Wow. Found the basic pink axolotls. I think we're gonna use all of these. Huge bag of green axolotls. I just spotted the brand new axolotl charm. It's a little axolotl face. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. You'll see it when we put it in the slime in a second. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of these, stick them in my pockets, and then we'll be ready to fix this slime. Now that I have all of my charms, I'm going to start off with these crunchy new hearts that we have. I want there to be like a nice light pink background of these adorable little hearts, and then a couple of our axolotls, and a couple of our green axolotls. We have not yet used these green axolotls in a slime yet, so I think it's very exciting every time I get to use one because there's still like kind of exclusive charms in Charmville right now. Now I'm not really sure what these ones are. I think they're either just the heads of axolotls or axolotl candy, both of which are very niche. Now that I am looking at this slime, I'm starting to think that maybe this is not the cute little happy scene that I was trying to go for here. It kind of looks like the green axolotls are aliens invading Michael's planet, and the axolotl candies are decapitated axolotls. But you know what? Not every slime that you're gonna fix in your life is gonna come out happy, all right? And sometimes the darker, sadder stories need to be told, and alien invasions are some of the most popular stories to be told. So I feel like I'm gonna leave this here, and it's beautiful in its own way, so. And you know what? The battle's not over yet. While that's happening, we're gonna go fix a different slime. Next, we have this orange slime that smells like an orange blew up, but it also has little gross poop islands, which is always something that I'm so excited to find in my slime. Who put this here? I think it was probably Christian. I'm guessing this probably came from one of our TikToks that is like, guess the movie. That seems kind of what the vibe is here. Trying to figure out what movie it is. Poop Island 2? They made a second Poop Island? Just like the last slime, I'm gonna need to pick out all of this stuff that is sitting in here. Gotta clean up your slimes, people. Instead of an orange themed slime, which would be the easy direction, I'm gonna go for a tiger themed slime. Tigers are my absolute 100% #1 favorite animal in the world. I'm about to do something a little bit unconventional in the slime world. I'm going to be mixing clear slime with this cloud slime, but I'm only going to be adding the stripes of the tiger to it. So it's gonna be like clear with like a little bit of cloud on top. I think it'll look good. Try to trust me here. I've never done this before. Because this is a cloud slime, I'm going to try to stretch it up a bunch to make it look like cat fur. So I want to give off the vibe that this is a tiger and not a slime at all. You're gonna be so fooled when I'm done with this. That doesn't look good. Actually, I changed my mind. It does look good, and we're gonna keep going. Okay, hopefully this next one will be a little bit more thick. Yeah, that looks like a tiger's flank. Okay, so now that I have all of the brown stripes, I'm kind of thinking it needs a couple white highlights, just because when you look at a tiger, there's a lot of white going on as well. So I'm gonna take some of this white cloud slime and do the same idea here, try to fluff it up as much as I can. And then I want this to look like, stick with me here, this is his stomach. And so the white of his stomach is showing up a little bit on the side of his body. You'll see, just give me a second, let me do it. I don't think I like it. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit more white down here to make it very obvious that that is his stomach. But I really feel like this slime still needs something. So I have for you today one of our newer slimes at peachybbies.com, and it is monkey themed, which made me think this slime is a tiger, and obviously monkeys and tigers are best friends and they love each other and nothing bad ever happens between them. So why don't I take some of the adorable monkey charms from our monkey bread slime, which you can now buy at peachybbies.com. We restock every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have the sprinkle mix from Monkey Bread, and it has a bunch of different adorable little monkeys here. So my plan for this slime is going to be that these are little baby monkeys, and they are riding atop the back of this giant tiger. This is like a mythical world where tigers are really, really big and monkeys are really, really tiny, and they get along perfectly well. And I think with that, the slime looks pretty much finished. I didn't have to do a whole lot to fix this slime. It smells great, it looks great, so I'm really happy with how we fixed this, but I'm excited to see the next one. Next up, we have Anna's Special Slime. Now this was in an off-limits section of the graveyard, and it says Anna's Special Slime on it, so I'm sure she will appreciate us fixing it for her today. I'm not sure what this slime's texture is. It has snow fizz in it, but it feels very buttery, and it also has an extremely strong scent, just like the last slime. But I don't think that there's any need to change the scent, because although it is extremely strong, it's still nice. I'm finding frogs underneath this slime. If you flipped a pond upside down, this is exactly what you'd see. It's definitely a little bit underactivated, so I'm gonna want to add a bit of activator, and I think the frog theme is what this slime is telling me. So I have 1 cup of activator. This definitely needs something stronger than just pond slime. We've already done frog pond. That was one of our best sellers during the summertime, so we're gonna not call it frog pond. I'm pondering what to name the pond. The pondering pond, the pond of pondering, the pond to ponder at the panda pond. Pond, fond, pond, rond, panda. The official title of this slime is now The Pond of Pondering Pandas. Tongue twister, but I think this is gonna be a really cute scene. Because ponds are typically made of water and the pandas need something to stand on because they are not, in fact, aquatic pandas. They're gonna need a little bit of grass on the outside here. I'm gonna go grab some slime and we're gonna dye it green, and then we're gonna have panda grass. Scratch that, I'm not making a new grass. We're going back to my roots. The slime formerly known as Cheese Max. I don't remember the current name. So we're going to take a little bit of this since it's already green. It has cheese already and pandas love cheese. And I love fixing my graveyard slimes with other graveyard slimes that I've already fixed. Recycling. Maybe it's nighttime because this grass is very dark. I like the idea of this being a nighttime event when the pandas come to ponder. So the base is all ready. It is time to go grab the scenery, AKA a trip to Charmville. I found the panda charms. I wasn't actually sure if we had panda charms or not, but then I remembered we used to sell a slime called Panda Snacks, so of course we have panda charms. I also grabbed some frogs and a koala, so these are gonna be the characters of our slime. And now I kind of want to grab some things that are gonna be the nature around the scene that's going on. I'm gonna grab some brown crumbs to be like rocks around the water. I'm also grabbing a couple of these little green fish and some leaves. I'm first gonna start off with the charms that we grabbed for the environment of our slime. So I'm gonna use these little brown crumbs to hopefully resemble pebbles on the beach of the pond here. They're not gonna be everywhere, but they're gonna be like sporadically placed around the shore. Next, we want some leaves in the grass back here to show that like this is near a forest. Maybe it's fall, who knows? There's a lot of leaves on the ground. So some of these big leaves too. These kind of look more like tropical leaves. So I like the idea that this is sort of in a tropical location where all of these pandas come to think. I also grabbed some green little tiny fish who live in the pond. You can't see too many of them though because it's dark outside, so there's just a couple of them. And then these little mushrooms I feel like are the perfect little splash of colors. And then we have these new lily pad charms, which I think are just so adorable and super duper perfect for this slime. So lots of lily pads. Now it's time for the frogs. We can't really really see the frogs that Anna added to this slime, so I'm gonna make sure that we keep that spirit alive here and add some of these little guys peeking out of the water. And then for the main event, we have our pondering pandas, although they are only the heads of the pandas, but we're gonna pretend that they have bodies. Maybe they're pondering why they don't have bodies, who knows? They could be pondering whatever they think, but I think maybe they're pondering about why they don't have bodies, but the whole town comes out for this. And then we have Jerry. This is Jerry's wife, Barbara. She's really supportive and she comes to all of his work events, so she is also here with him. And here we have it, possibly one of the cutest slimes I think I've ever made. I love it, and I kind of love the fact that I don't really know what's going on here because that's their business and not mine. These are honestly some of my favorite videos to film, so thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know down below if you'd like me to do more fixing slime videos. And until next time, Peachybbies. And I will see you next time.